You know what? I do love the work. However, there's moments where it gets a little challenging, and this is one of them.
Okay.
Top thrill. So we're working on it. We are inching closer to an update.
Tony himself. As a matter of fact, he had to take he had wrenches in his back pocket. He had
my tool
so
belt.
they didn't clink when they were on the air. Yeah.
Bob the builder, Tony the mechanic.
Exactly. He's doing it all.
Yeah, no, the manufacturer is here. They've been here. They're working on the fix, and they are hoping to have results of that labor here soon. So we will share. We'll share an update, and this isn't like a summer long thing,
right?
So it's a little temporary thing. So we'll provide an update on our website and our socials when it's time to open it back up.
Another few hours and more Top Thrill 2 updates, along with some Coastermania itinerary updates as well. Welcome back to Ghoster Coasters, everybody, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the spooky community today, especially if you don't want to miss out on all the latest Top Thrill 2 updates and news over the next few weeks, which takes us straight to the Erie Peninsula of Cedar Point. On June 3rd, we heard rumors that American Testing Services was on site, and that meant a few things potentially. That they could be going over the testing results from the past few nights with Zamperla and Cedar Point in order to determine validity of their results, conducting non-destructive testing themselves in order to point out vulnerabilities with the train components, among other things like some users thinking they could be certifying the ride for Coastermania this weekend. Well, everybody, I'm here with two small updates for you. First, is the Coastermania itinerary being updated on Cedar Point's website, having Top Thrill 2 listed as a potential option over the past few weeks with a disclaimer that it may not be open or available. Today, on June 4th, we got the official update from the park and see no mention of Top Thrill 2 on the itinerary for the park. But fear not, Coastermania attendees. The rest of the day should be super fun regardless, and the day at the amusement park is still always a good time. The Q&A session has also been updated as well, having said that the maintenance director, Michael Maney, would be available for the past few weeks. With the subsequent issues with Top Thrill 2, it's likely that the park went with the leadership team instead to avoid the bombardment of questions. Michael was awesome when we got a chance to talk with him, so hopefully he gets to do some more guest-facing work in the future. Which leads us into the latest update with Top Thrill 2, having been down since May 11th, almost a month later. Cedar Point gave us another update June 4th, stating that Top Thrill 2 remains closed as Zamperla continues working on a mechanical modification to the coaster vehicles. While we do not yet have a reopening date, we hope to provide more information soon. We sincerely appreciate your continued patience and look forward to the reopening of Top Thrill 2 as soon as possible. So, it seems like it could be a bit longer than we were all wanting, which was to be expected with the extended closure, but there was reason for hope at times. American Testing Services was likely on site to do non-destructive testing as mentioned earlier. That takes anywhere from 12 to 40 hours according to online sources, so if they were there last night and we got the announcement today with no launches seen, it's likely that they were conducting tests of their own on the train components and gathering data for the park and Zamperla. Not the best news, but also good news that ATS is one of the best in the industry at this stuff, and hopefully this is one of the last hiccups for Top Thrill 2. And yes, everybody, we have been overly positive about the ride. We'll share some more thoughts in a video soon discussing everything about the ride, what could have been different, but for now, the update the park gave us left us less optimistic than before. The ride's approaching a month closed, and from recent interviews, Tony Clark himself said, "We won't give an update until we know something." Then we got this update that kind of told us we have no reopening date. It just feels like they may know it's going to be down a bit longer than anticipated. Obviously, with Coastermania coming up, they wanted to get ahead of it and let everybody know, hey, this won't be open this weekend, but it just seems like, they're kind of taking a beating for it right now a couple days before. But obviously, we knew that was coming. Other than that, it's getting closer to the opening, and it just feels like they don't know if it's going to be opening soon. So I kind of understand that. It's hard to read too deep into this update, as it didn't give much besides the current status, and we're still hopeful it's up and running as soon as possible. But for now, we wait until our next race for the sky. As always, everybody, thanks for being a part of our spooky community, and for Coaster Ghosting with Ghoster Coasters. Have a Top Thrill 2 day, everybody. Wait, no, don't shut down. Keep going. You got this. Zamperla, signing off.